Hey, it's your boy Jayhardcore of Hardcoreboxingnews. And I got my guy here. That's right. Y'all already know who it is. Soon as y'all seen his face. He was on the Jake Paul undercard. We got Muhsin Cason. That's right. The Muslim boxer. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Can't complain at all. Blessed to see another day.
Nice, man. First of all, I want to say congratulations on your stoppage last weekend. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing
Thank
that
you, thank you.
it wasn't nothing that we didn't think was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be that quick, man. But you know, you don't get paid for overtime, bruh.
No, sir. We put in all that hard work in boxing, and in camps for a reason. So that way, it's party time for fight night. And I always appreciate the fact that I have the supporters and I have people like you that appreciate my skills. So I appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt, man. I was locked and loaded watching it, bruh. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I wanted it to be a little bit longer since I paid my money, but
Me too. Me too. I'm not gonna lie. For the hard work that I put in, I wanted to go more rounds just because I've been in shape for 8, so I wanted it to be more competitive, and but I'm not mad at it, because I get to see my family, and I'm blessed that to be able to keep talking like this and be able to keep moving on to my career. So I'm not mad about it. I do want more rounds, but hey, if this is gonna be my career, so be it.
You know what I liked about it, bruh?
What's that?
That you had Lulu on your shorts, man.
That's my daughter, man. This is everything's for Lulu.
You know what?
Everything is for Lulu.
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. You're a prime example of a good family man. You know what I mean? You're always putting your kids and your wife on your Instagram page and stuff like that. You ain't hiding them in the corner or anything. And and you are a ambassador for Islam. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? And I just wanted to give you your flowers on that, man. You're just not talking a good game. You're actually walking a good game, and that's what it's about when you're about your I hate calling it a religion, you know what I mean, because I can religiously brush my teeth, you know what I'm saying, but it's your walk, it's your lifestyle, you know what I mean. And you live it every day, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you even call yourself the Muslim boxer, you know what I mean, and I never hear anything different about your walk. So my hat off to you, bruh.
Thank you, man. That's really God, because there was a time where I wasn't the Muslim anything. You know, I remember those times, and even though I was born and raised Muslim, I didn't treat it as that. I took it for granted for a long time, and I think now, because I've learned, I've already seen the other side of that life. I don't want it anymore, and so I just make sure that I try to teach other people, especially who feel like they're about to go astray or something like that. I just tell them, it's fun for the time being, but it's a life of regret once you get there or after. So, I just thank God that, God gave me some more time on this earth in order to reflect on that and ask him for forgiveness and just keep going. So, as we say in Islam, Alhamdulillah, which means, God is good. That's really it. I just try my best to be the example that I wish I had.
Nice. I like that, bruh. And you're actually doing that. All right. So you beat that last guy, and I seen a tweet because I follow you, bruh. So if you're doing something, I know you're doing it. You know what I mean? So you sent a tweet out to a guy named Idris Virgo.
Virgo.
Virgo. Yeah. He's a YouTube boxer, I think. Well, what is he? I don't know.
He's 12-0 as a pro.
Oh, okay.
And, this guy is I guess he fought a bunch of cab drivers not really experience. I really started getting on him because, and I'm not not an influencer boxer. I'm actually a
No,
boxer
that's
who
right.
just became an influencer so I can get better in my career for boxing. But because I fell into this realm of, I'm also an influencer. I found out this dude named Idris Virgo is just bullying influencers who are coming into the space to, like, just make some money, have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect what they're doing because they're bringing other people to the sport, and I like it. It's entertaining. You got people like Slim, you got people like KSI, Deji, who else? Shoot, I mean, you got a lot of people, but yeah, this guy named Idris Virgo comes into the space, and Salt Poppy, I like him
Mm-hmm.
too. But
Okay.
you got this guy that comes into this space, and as a pro, as 12-0 pro, comes to the space trying to bully influencers. It's like a kid trying to me going back into the amateurs. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I
I
get
got a
it.
pro I
Okay,
got a
so
pro style.
yeah, yeah.
And so I only call him out because, he's calling people out. And I'm like, bro, you're going to really hurt somebody because you're better than them. And you're not good. You're just better than them. You're a ringer.
He's a bully.
He's a bully. And
Right.
so,
Okay.
and I don't like bullies.
Right. So you want to beat the bully. Okay.
I'm a bully the bully.
Bully buster.
I'm exactly. I'm a bully the bully because
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I understand everybody trying to make their money, and I take my hat off to the people that's doing it. Hey, you get it how you get it, but don't think you're gonna go into another space and act like you the man,
Mm.
because you're not.
Okay.
Because in the real world, when you come over to the pro side, you getting trashed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I give you my opponents. My opponents would trash you.
Mm. Well, I tell you what, right now, right here on Hardcore Boxing News, Idris Virgo, my man, Muhsin Cason, the Muslim boxer, say he want that smoke. Now, are you going to step up to the plate and get that work, or are you just going to keep on fighting cab drivers? This man say he wants your work.
He's not. He's afraid. He's scared. He's a coward. He gonna keep
Ooh.
calling other people out. He's one of those. He's one of them people that the minute real men come around, he gonna get real quiet. He'll be very boisterous. He'll have a big voice, a big chest when it comes to people that he can beat. But the minute he go into a room with a bunch of lions, he the only one that we all gonna know he's sheep. It's the difference. A room
Oh.
full of lions. A room full of lions ain't gotta convince nobody that they a lion. A room full of wolves we ain't gotta convince each other that we wolves.
Oh no.
Everybody killing there. And nobody gotta convince each other. That's why we joke so much in the boxing ring.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we joke so much in for practice, because we all know everybody's dangerous in there. And
That's
so
right.
when you got a guy like Idris Virgo who comes in and acts like he's dangerous, when he come, if I wish he would come into a gym like Philly, like one of Philly's gyms, he get trashed by everybody.
Oh, well, I tell you what, he gonna hear this because it's gonna be on some big platforms.
I hope he does.
Yeah, so he gonna have to put up or shut up. Bottom line, you know what I mean?
He gonna shut up.
All right.
He gonna act like he don't know me, and he gonna act like he ain't hear it.
How can he act like he don't know you when you just on one of the biggest cards of this year?
That's what cowards do. They see what they want to see.
Well, I tell you what, a man called me a coward. We got to do something. You know what I mean? Nobody got to watch us do it. We can go into
you
a
call
room.
Me a coward.
Yeah. We're gonna go in the room
exactly.
and we gonna get it on. Okay, simple as that. But you know what? We're not even gonna give him no more play. What I want to ask you, bro, how was Saudi Arabia, man? Because I've never been there. Have you been there before?
Yeah, that's my fourth time being there.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Man.
I walked out. I actually walked out with Michael Hunter when he fought Povetkin.
Okay, okay, cool. So you done been there a few times, man.
Yeah,
Nice. So you done did
yeah.
what they call in what's your pilgrimage? You already am I saying that correctly?
I've done that twice.
Okay.
Yes, Hajj or Umrah.
Hajj,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've done that twice. Um, yeah, I've done that. I did it when I was a baby, so it kind of doesn't count because I wasn't conscious.
Yeah, you couldn't
But
make
I
the
did do Umrah when I
decision.
was 12.
Okay.
That really doesn't count either because I was a kid. I did both when I was a kid, but then I went to Hajj for Michael Hunter's fight for when he fought when Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz. I was there
Mm-hmm.
for that fight.
Mm-hmm.
The experience is always wonderful. Saudi Arabia is such a beautiful place. The people are beautiful. They're so hospitable. Prince Khalid is one of those guys where he's trying to build you know ironically a mecca
Mm.
for a mecca for boxing and to show people that that Saudi Arabia is the place to be, and he's done it. I mean, he's done a fantastic job. Skill challenge, did a fantastic job. The guy Amr Abdullah, he's done an amazing job being the head of boxing. Um, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is just it's an amazing feeling when you're there because it's so clean. You don't have a bunch of drunk people in the crowds. You don't have. It's very respectful, especially for my wife and my child that's there. It's a great respectful atmosphere, and that's what you need.
Nice. I like that. I'm gonna get a little nosy right now. I'm 54 and I've been watching boxing since I was 8, and I know how things work. Okay. So for one, I really think you got some good people in your corner. I'm talking about management wise because they're moving you nice and they putting you in the good places where you need to be. But I
Oh
know
man,
when those type of things happen, the big wigs get to thinking and they started offering stuff. So has anybody come to you yet and said, hey, we want you on our platform? Let me know.
they have. We on
Okay.
negotiations right now.
I ain't crazy. I know they definitely come. I know
Yeah.
this game. I know this game. I know the people that will come. I know Top Rank will come. I know Showtime will come. So I'm going to congratulate you ahead of time, my brother, because
I
I
appreciate it.
because I already know it's about to happen. Okay.
Thank you,
So,
sir. Thank you. I
but
appreciate it.
but when it happens, can I get an exclusive or something, bro? Because I know it's coming.
When it happens and I'm able to drop the news for sure, I definitely will give you an exclusive for
Right,
sure.
right.
You
Because
got my word on it.
my man, because I remember when you was telling me you was about to go across the water, I kept it quiet. I didn't mention anything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing a man has is his word,
Absolutely.
and when he breaks that, he's no good. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So
right about that one.
yeah,
You were right
exactly,
about that one.
exactly. So that's how we get down, and that's how I'm always get down. You know what I'm saying? All right. What else I
Absolutely.
got for you? So I guess the next question is, what's next?
We probably, I that was my first 8 rounder. Unfortunately, I didn't go a lot of rounds, so I still need the experience to make sure that I can make sure that I'm qualified to go into those elite championship rounds. And I just want more rounds. I want to make sure that I can get tougher people and make sure that hopefully by the end of next year we going for that belt.
Ooh, I like.
So if I can get a regional title this year, if I can get maybe a interim title, I'm okay with waiting my turn. I'm patient. I'm patient with waiting my turn. I know there's people before me. I know there's people who have more experience than me, and I'm okay with knowing that if I'm not ready for that big stage, I feel like I am, but if I'm not ready for that big stage, then so be it. But I'm gonna keep training until it's my turn, until God gives me that chance, and I'm be ready for it. Just like He gave me this chance, and I was more than ready for it. When He gives me my chance at the top level, I'm gonna be more than ready for it, inshallah.
Yeah, well, I'm a spiritual man just like you, my brother. And one thing how I know how God works, is that he'll give you an orange first. He'll see what you do with that orange. And if you treat that orange correctly,
Yeah.
next thing you know, you'll get a pineapple. And you handle that correctly, then you'll get a watermelon. You know, but much is given, much is given, much is required. So if you handle those things that the way you're supposed to do, you will receive what you're supposed to have.
Absolutely.
Not what you want, but what you're supposed to have. You know what I mean? And you understand that. I know you do. So
absolutely.
All right. So I'm always digging and diving and everything and to see, you know, what you're doing and everything. And when I was doing it, I realized, man, you done been in the ring with a lot of different people, sparring wise and everything. You've been in there with Kovalev. You even been in with a YouTuber, KSI.
Yeah.
How did KSI look to you in that ring, man?
KSI is very strong. One thing I will say is he's strong, he's relentless, he works hard. You know, he got some boxing skills that he needs to touch up on. But I mean, that's part of boxing. You ain't gonna just be a world champion skills. It took me 7 years to get to where I am, and I don't even feel like I'm there yet. And so, you know, it takes time and effort and repetition and everyday hustle in order to get to that point where you know you are ready. And then you still got to keep going. You know, it's like the doctor's office or a medical field. Everything goes obsolete in like a couple of years. So you got to always keep learning. You can never say you a master or something. And that's so I like his work ethic. I like him as a person. I think he can go far. He just has to keep on the grind.
Okay. And you know what? So since I said that, the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight, what did you see about that? You know, I don't know if I'm asking the question the way I want to, but I'm gonna say it again. What did you see about that?
I saw that Jake did a good job as far as fighting a boxer. You know, Tommy does have the experience. I personally think Tommy is not that good. Like, you shouldn't have went 8 rounds with a YouTuber. You know what I mean? I give Jake props because he actually went 8 rounds with a pro.
Yeah.
And made it competitive.
Yeah. So
but Tommy went 8 rounds with a YouTuber. Like, a guy who only been boxing for 3 years. Like, you don't really get props. And then he was crying in the ring. I thought it was competitive, and it shouldn't have been. It should have been a straight murder. You know, for you to talk about you are one of the greatest heavyweights in the history of boxing, and you his little brother. You got him in your corner, and you put on a show where you go the distance with a YouTuber. And not saying that Jake Paul is not a real fighter, because he is. I'm gonna give him that. He's a real fighter.
I say he is too. Yeah.
He's a real boxer.
He's right where he's supposed to be in his skill level.
Right where he's supposed to be. But you telling me all them years of boxing and you went 8 rounds and it made it competitive with Jake?
And got knocked down. And
you got knocked down by him? I figured that because Jake is strong. But Tommy is sorry. I wish I was able to spar. I wish I was able to fight him. I would trash Tommy. Tommy wouldn't last. I give him 4 rounds. I give Tommy 4 rounds because he's gonna run. He gonna run a lot.
Yeah. So so I don't even have to ask my next question, which I was saying, which I already knew the answer. But you know, people that's listening might not know the answer. Basically, you're saying you'll smash both of them.
Yeah, I would smash both of them. I don't want to fight Jake. I'm not really interested in fighting Jake because it doesn't do nothing for my career. It does do something for my pockets, but it doesn't do anything for my career. I'm not going to get.
When you said that, first thing came to me, I'm like, well, it sure enough help your pockets.
It helps my pockets, but it don't help. It's like it's you know what? Fighting Jake is like me doing an alcohol commercial. It give me money, and that's no offense to Jake saying He's
Can you
terrible.
imagine the
But I'm
Islam
saying,
boxer doing a Budweiser
you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine that? I'm
commercial?
basically, people will look at me like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the bag, but I don't get no respect.
And you
And
look
so
like
with Jay,
a
I
hypocrite. Yeah.
and I look like a hypocrite. I'm
Right.
talking about exactly. I look like a hypocrite. Idris Virgo, I look like a hypocrite. I'm talking about Idris Virgo. I'm talking about somebody else, and I go in there and go fight Jake Paul.
He's a bully though. You said that only reason why you want to
He is a
fight,
bully.
that's why you want to fight, and I get that. You know what I mean? You helping the sheep
Yeah,
out.
and exactly. And I will say, if I get that chance, by all means, I definitely will take it. If I ever get that chance, I definitely will take it. I don't know who's stupid enough not to take it.
Right.
Because I know it's the bag. But for the most part, I'm not chasing it.
Yeah,
I will chase
get
Tommy
you,
if he's getting ranked, if Tommy's getting ranked and all of this other stuff for WBZ, give me him. Because I take that spot real quick.
Yo, Tommy is not going to fight you, bruh. You are high
Tommy
risk.
would never fight me.
You are high risk, man. He is not going to take your fight, bruh. You know what I mean?
That's all right.
He's going to hear this interview, and it's going to be like the water on the duck's back. It's going to roll right off, bruh.
Yeah, he's not. It's okay. And guess what? You know, maybe I'm not there, and maybe my name's not big enough in order for him to even pay attention to it, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I'm glad he's out there because that way it was known a long time ago that I will trash Tommy Fury if I ever got the chance.
I love it, boy. I'm sitting there thinking about what my title is going to be, but you making it too easy for bruh.
Hey, good. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to put on the show. I'm an entertainer
Yes, you are.
In all aspects.
You are, man. You are. I love seeing your little skits that you do on Instagram. Your recently one that you did when you were talking to the mannequin and talking about this is the only woman that I get. This is my only second wife I can have. And I'm gonna tell you another one I really enjoyed too. When you did the alphabets in Islam, I like that. That was good.
Man,
that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. So you can tell that I'm a supporter, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, I appreciate the love. You know, I always think, you know, not for, you know, even though my content is Islamic, it's for everybody. Yeah, because I want people to know. Right.
And I'm not I'm not, you know, I'm not a Muslim, you know what I mean? I am Christian, right. You know what I mean? But I post your stuff because it's good stuff. And for the other people that want Muslims and whoever, you know, they get to appreciate it. You know what I mean? And that's why I repost your
that's
stuff.
It.
You know what I mean?
I just want people to appreciate it and not have this caricature of what Muslims are. You know, people usually think, oh, you know, when you see Muslim, it's Middle Eastern or something like that. And not saying it isn't, but there are Black African American Muslims who know Islam just as much or sometimes more than, you know, the Arab or the Pakistani or something like that. Exactly. And so I just want to show people that, you know, we are here. You know, we are well as and not even as Black Muslims, as Black people. We are educated. We are religious. We have a moral standard, and this is what we abide by, and nothing's gonna break us.
That is so true, bro. You know what I mean? And we're strong. We're strong, you know, and you can't
break very strong.
And you can't break us. You can't break us.
You know what's crazy? We ain't got to prove that we're strong because we're already, even when we don't want to be strong, we're already accused of being too strong. Yeah. And so, you know, I don't want to be physical. I don't want to look physically strong. I want to be, you know, mentally. To be able to exactly, and be able to just, you know, counteract a lot of things that has gone on, people's thoughts and people's agendas, and I try to do it in a very political and very amicable way where I'm not offending anybody, but I'm also telling people that, you know, we're here.
They ain't going nowhere either.
And not going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting over that way, man. I want to go to Saudi. I want to go to Egypt. You know what I mean?
Come over there, man.
to,
They'll welcome you in. Saudi Arabia is a place where they will welcome you in. They will welcome you, man. The hospitality is great. They don't care who you are, what you look like. They're gonna treat you the same. They're gonna treat you
hey, that's what's up.
They're gonna make it very hospitable. They're gonna treat you like kings. Listen, it'll be a random guy on the street. In Saudi Arabia, you can probably, you know how, you gotta get a hack and everything. Man, my wife left her phone in the Uber.
And I heard
The
those cars be Mercedes and all types of stuff.
Some of them, but some will just be regular cars. But the dude drove an hour and a half just to give him my phone, just my wife her phone back.
Wow.
An hour and a half to give my wife her phone back.
I know you blessed him.
Yeah, I tried to.
He wouldn't take it.
He would not take it.
And the reason why, because the blessing that God could give him, you can't give him.
Exactly. It's nothing I can give him that was better than just blessings. Yeah. And so that is the type of atmosphere that you have in Saudi Arabia. You have just genuine people who just love, just love for love. It's not an agenda. It's not what can I get out of it. It's just let me help you.
Nice.
And
I love that. I love that.
I take some of that back home with me, to treat people. And I've always done it. But to treat the janitor the same way you treat the president.
That is so true.
Shouldn't be any different.
Because to make a long story short, it's just a man.
Just a man. Exactly.
Just a man.
And so there's no agenda behind if I'm being nice. I'm gonna be nice. The same way I'm gonna be nice to the president, the same way I'm gonna be nice to that homeless man on the street.
Oh man!
Because I'm gonna get the same amount of blessings, or I'm gonna get more blessings for doing for that person that's on that street.
You know what the blessing about this is? What you're saying right now, it's gonna go all over the world. You know what I mean? And it's gonna hit somebody that needs to hear that.
I hope it does.
It does. It will.
I hope it does.
Yeah. Because God controls everything, so it works out the way it's supposed to.
I'm trying my best to be the best example for my daughter and the best example for children anywhere. Just to be, I got to make sure that because I have this platform, I can't be a hypocrite and I can't be somebody, who's going to teach somebody different. I want to make sure that, if somebody's going to follow me, whoever, even if it's one person, that I hope that they take from me that my morals was never broken.
Yeah. And you know what? And that's why I say certain things that I say to you, brother, because I wanted to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people want to stray away from certain things. I don't get down like that. You know what I mean? Because I know what you're about. I know what I'm about. So we'll get that message out. But I got one thing that I definitely want to ask you about. Well, two things. We got two up and coming fights coming. Next week, we got Benavidez and Plant. And I talked to you about that too. And I just want to hear, though, you have any more for me on that one? Because it's happening next week, if I'm not mistaken. And you already shaking your head. So go ahead and let it loose.
I'm still going with the same thing. Like I said, it really depends on who comes out. If Caleb is a master boxer, the kid is very talented when it comes to boxing. He knows that ring. If David Benavidez cannot cut off that ring, I'm giving it to Caleb, because the minute you give him an out, he gonna take it and he gonna work with it. With Caleb, I don't think he should go and don't bang with David Benavidez, because David Benavidez, that's what he wants. He's a Mexican fighter. That's what he wants. As long as whoever is the smarter boxer in there, as far as cutting off that ring or getting away and actually boxing, that's who's going to win. Who I want to win, of course, I want my man Caleb Plant to win, because that's my guy. So I want Caleb Plant to win.
I like that. Okay, the next one, it ain't signed yet, but yet it's looking good, and I think it's going to happen. And that's my man Scooter, Cool Boy Steph, which has a possibility to be able to fight the monster, Nail Inoue. What you think about that, bro?
I'm going with Steph all the way.
Got to.
That's my Muslim brother. That's my black brother. He going over to Japan. He going to their hometown to go over there and take them belts. The man got the heart of a lion. He's a dog. There's nothing you can say about Cool Boy that's bad. I think he has tremendous boxing skills. I think on the inside he's fantastic. He can punch, he can bang with him, but he can also box. I'm going with him. In a way, he's a monster for a reason. He's coming forward. He needs to plant his feet a lot and bang. I don't think Cool Boy's Steph gonna be there for it. So I'm going with my man Steph.
Nice. So by what? Can he stop him? Or is that going to be just a unanimous decision?
I think he can. He might stop him because I don't know if Inoue got that chin like that. Especially if you catching him on ankles.
Yeah, and he is coming up 4 pounds. So I mean, and some people say that's really not no big deal because he's coming from 122.
People say that's not a big deal, but you got to remember, boxing. People try to get down to their lowest weight. He might feel even better being at that weight, being 4 pounds higher than what he is, because he might have been training himself for a long time for that.
So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Cool Boy is coming up, he might feel even better. I felt better. I felt at heavyweight. I have 3 fights at heavyweight. I didn't feel that good. I felt like I was sluggish and I felt like I had too much muscle. I feel great at cruiserweight.
Yeah. Well, Cool Boy is going to be at 126, so he's going to be where he's fighting at. But exactly. Yeah, so what you call him is coming up.
Inoue's coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, you coming up to a bigger weight class. It's levels to this for a reason. But that goes to the same thing. Inoue might feel better at a bigger weight class, but who knows? I'm gonna go with the if he's going up and he's been hit before. Cool Boy, it's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be a great fight.
Okay, well, I tell you what, brother, I know you got to get back to your family, and I truly appreciate you. But before you leave, tell people where they can find out, where they can get some of that good content you be putting out. You know what I mean? And also, if you got anything else that you want to say to somebody, Idris Virgo, but that's up to you. So you have the floor, my brother.
Well, we'll start with that one. Listen, man, Idris Virgo, if you ever want to fight, if you ever want to, come out of your hiding hole and be a man and stop messing with these influencers, come holler at me so I can put you to sleep. Like a real boxer, I'm going to put you to sleep. If you ever try to test me, that's what's going to happen. You're going to sleep. It ain't lasting 1 round. For anybody who wants to follow me, you can Google me. You can Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. It's all The Muslim Boxer. For the kids out there, stay true to yourself. Be unapologetically you. And, listen to your parents, because your parents know more than you. And other than that, and for my Muslims, of course, Assalamu alaikum. May Allah bless you guys. And, it's okay to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but just make sure you learn from them and keep it moving.
Nice. And for some of you all that don't know, he don't talk about it, but, because he don't try to ride off of that coattail. But this is Hasim Rahman, little brother, right?
Yeah, your younger brother.
Yeah, he's the younger brother. You know what I mean? So just to give you all a fun fact, that's the little brother of the former heavyweight champion of the world. So he comes from good stock, just letting you all know. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
He started in the boxing game, what, 21?
21.
And he's making noise already. And that's late for boxing. 21, you know what I mean? But like I said, he got good stock and he trains hard. So, what you do in the gym will show in the boxing ring. And obviously he's been doing good because he's undefeated. So that means he's been working hard in the gym. Well, this is Jayhardcore of Hardcoreboxing News. And as I always say, we out of here.